Hello, welcome back, my dear students of class 9th. Dear student, I am Rajendra, your biology teacher. I am going to conclude the question answer session in this video that is taken from Why Do You Fall In? This will be the last video of this chapter, and I hope that this chapter will be concluded with this hope that you all have to prepare this chapter thoroughly, considering the upcoming exam, that is PA 3rd in this session. Dear student, come to the short answer questions. So let us start. Class 9 biology. Health and diseases. Health and diseases. This chapter name is Why Do We Fall Ill? In the short, you can tell that health and diseases. So the short answer question that is taken from page number 240 from your prescribed book is number 1. Write 3 essential conditions for good health. Write 3 essential conditions for good health. So let us answer it. Number 1. Good nutrition. Good nutrition. Proper sanitization. Proper sanitization and vaccination vaccination. So these are 3 main conditions for good health of a human. Second, why is mother milk is the best for babies? Second, mother's milk is the best as it provides all required and essential nutrients and antibodies to the babies. Number third is, in what way does breastfeeding of infant protect them from infectious diseases? Again the same answer. Breastfeeding providing antibodies to the babies to prevent from the infectious diseases. Come to next. Write 4 common symptoms of malaria. So question number 4. Malaria expressed as malaria expressed with symptoms of chill, fever, headache, and chill, fever, headache, and chill, fever, headache, and anemia. Anemia means the deficiency of blood. Name two bacterial and two viral diseases of human and also suggest their preventive measures. My dear student, the one bacterial disease, that is typhoid. So typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi, and it get prevented by taking the hygienic food, because this is a vector borne disease. Second bacterial disease is cholera. It is again a vector borne disease, so cholera can be prevented from taking boiled water and non-contaminated food, and vaccination is the major preventive measure for these two diseases. Similarly, viral AIDS, that can be prevented by avoiding physical contact, avoiding blood transfusion, and hepatitis can be prevented by the taking vaccine as well as the taking pure and hygienic drinking water. 6. Name any 3 communicable diseases of man and give their transmitting agent. So 3 communicable diseases. 6, that is A. Malaria. Malaria caused by Plasmodium. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium. Typhoid, Salmonella typhi, and TB by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Dear student, come to next question, that is why are children vaccinated for cholera? Children get vaccinated for cholera because water is very important, and if they will suffer from cholera, then they will fall into the problem. 9. How is AIDS transmitted? Why is considered so dreadful? Okay. 9. Question number 9. Let me answer. AIDS are transmitted by sexual contact and by transfusion of blood and urine, etc. by transfusion. It causes the complete degradation degradation, complete degradation of humans immune system. That is why it is so dreadful. Come to 10. How is AIDS spread? AIDS is spread through the sexual contact as well as it gets spread through the blood transfusion, needle, etc. 11. Write the symptom of when the following organs are targeted by microbes. Lungs. Very good question. 11. Lungs, liver and brain. 11. So lungs symptoms will be fever and respiration, fever and respiration, fever and breathing difficulty. Second, liver. Then symptom will be yellow urine and fever. And third is brain. Then this is brain fever. Okay, so these are the organs when they get infected. These are the symptoms they show. 12. Name 2 diseases against which infants below 1 year are vaccinated. 2 diseases like tuberculosis, they get vaccinated from BCG vaccine, and poliomyelitis, they get vaccinated by polio vaccine. List 2 symptoms of these diseases. Polio, the symptom of polio is high fever and paralysis, and tuberculosis, fever as well as the lung disease. Then 13. What is an epidemic disease? The epidemic disease can be defined as the disease which gets spread in a area specific in a country, in a part of country, or in a small country, or in a province, where it gets spread very quickly. That will be the epidemic. Then, which organ is affected if a person is suffering from jaundice? If a person is suffering from jaundice, liver is get affected. Now 14. Name worm which is found in our small intestine. Roundworm, tapeworm, hookworm. These are the worms known as ascaris and tapeworm. Tinea solanum, tapeworm, ascaris, that is the roundworm. They are found in human ascaris. Name the bacteria which can cause acne. The bacteria which cause acne, that is acne. Okay, leave this question. This is not very important. Which protozoan is responsible for sleeping sickness? The sleeping sickness, that is the protozoan which is responsible is Leishmania. That is the sleeping sickness, Kala Jar. Then, which disease is caused by the protozoan Leishmania? Leishmania causes protozoal disease that is called Kala Jar. 15. Give the reasons. AIDS is considered to be the syndrome and not a disease. Our surrounding should be free from stagnant water. Okay, you have to write 15. Question number 15. several diseases occur several diseases occur in human. So we can say it is not a disease. We can say that this is not a disease. This is not a disease. Okay, 16. Next part, that is our surroundings should be free from stagnant water. Our surroundings. So this will be the A and B. Our surroundings are have to be free. Our surroundings should be free. Our surroundings should not have stagnant water because it is a reservoir. Reservoir for several pathogens. Okay, so these are the answer of the questions which are raised into your prescribed book. And last but not least, balanced diet is necessary for maintaining healthy body. Explain why. My dear student, balanced diets are having too much benefits for the proper functioning of our body organs, our body system. That is why the balanced diet is essential for maintaining our health. So dear student, thank you very much for watching this video. Now one homework is there. You have to practice all the long answer questions at your home, at your own. Now this chapter is being completed, and in the next class you will be able to learn last chapter, that will be natural resources. Thank you. Good day.